John T. Garvin built a house northeast of the square and erected the courthouse near it, and erected the courthouse later on. The first hotel was opened about 1853 in the Jameson Building by J.W. Livesey. A.P. Duckworth opened a store on the Love Corner about 1855, and the Cooks came in 1856 and became merchants. The place grew to a population of like 600 before the Civil War. Now here's where my notes are a little bit shady. I believe it's 600. In the Civil War, there was a skirmish here known as the Battle of Salem. It took place December 3rd, 1861. About 120 Union troops, led by Major W.D. Bowen, defeated around 300 Southern troops, led by Colonel Thomas Rowe Freeman, and remained in control of Salem, a strategic point on to the railroad terminal at Rolla. The Union troops were surprised by the rebel forces at Salem. After the Civil War, Salem slowly recuperated until the construction of the railroad and the opening of the mines during 1872 gave Salem an unusual boom. We had a large mining population. Businesses began to grow up on 4th Street toward the railway, which was finished in July 1873. The iron banks were very important in Salem at the turn of the century. The Simmons Mountain, that's the old city dump, and the Orchard Mine, that's the old cut across from present Casey's by Casey's, were located in Salem. Yes.
That was a mine.
Yeah, the old Orchard Mine. The Sligo Iron Furnace Company and the Scotia Iron Works and some 50 iron banks in Dent County area made mining flourish and brought many people to the area. Agriculture and timber continued to add to Salem's economy, but it was a county of farms and mines. Lake Spring, Montauk are the oldest post offices, but Salem, the county seat, was the only real town that Dent County ever had. On November 5th, 1881, Salem became a city of the 4th class, and the officers were Mayor M. Hogle and Alderman M. W. Hogle, and Alderman M. W. Dent, not Hogle, M. W. Dent, E. B. Sankey, E. L. Dye, and O. S. Rouse. M. Hogle was mayor until 1888, followed by Charles Middaugh, that's Ed Gill's ancestor, and Charles Hayes' ancestor too, were other early mayors, and others were G.A. Kennemore, Colonel E.T. Wingo, C.L. Allen, and S. Sachs, S-A-C-H-S. J.A. Jadwin was Salem's first marshal. The courthouse was fenced with wood posts, and fencing boards and whitewashed. Stiles were maintained on each corner instead of gates. Stiles was a little thing you climbed up, keep the animals out, I guess.
Was it a walkover? Is that what you
Yeah,
mean?
I think that's what
Okay.
I think that's what it was. The outside steps were 14-inch iron rods to prevent goats, hogs, and cattle and sheep from entering the yard. There were first oak trees, but some court cut them down and planted maples. There were also some elm and locust around the square. In time, the board fence and stalls rotted down, and about 1897, presiding judge of the county court had the fence removed and a fine iron picket fence erected. Hogs, mules, horses, and geese abused the courthouse grounds until George W. Peck, Salem mayor, in 1897, passed a stock law. At this time, there were possibly 200 milk cows and hundreds of hogs at large in Salem. A bandstand was located in the courtyard for years, also a hitching post, and of course this has all changed through the years. Now that's what I had written.
Well, that's interesting. So we had stock just roaming free through the streets of town.
Oh yeah. Yeah, people had their own livestock that lived in town. And there wasn't, when you don't have stock law, you don't have to keep it under fence. You just pasture on everybody's land.
Huh.